performing, to be fair. What was it, average damage? 54 average damage at the end of that first map of Overpass from Glaive. And a few key kills that if he gets it, it unlocks a round for Astralis, and he didn't manage it. And so we'll be keeping an eye on Glaive here for an individual performance. Like, he needs to step up, I think, here for Astralis to succeed.
I definitely agree. And, you know, winning a pistol round would be nice too. That could be helpful. Flash over the corner. North knows what's coming, and he's still going to be just a step away here. Nearly made it around that corner. And now they're going to be wrapping around to the B-bomb site through CT spawn. This is pretty dangerous now. Oh, Hampus and Plopsky. If any one of them goes down, I don't think there's going to be a chance left for NIP to win anything here. So out in the open, that's a nice shot from Hampus. Can we get another one? They are lined up for him. He's still got a chance, but finally he goes down. Plopsky showing up. He realizes this is some heads-up play from Plopsky. Now, he will go down, but the fact that he even went to check like that is actually really impressive. And now it's a 2-on-3, and NIP at least have a chance.
Can the rest of them show up here? What's going on? Why do Astralis grind to a halt on this?
They're not sure if anyone else is in the bomb site, I guess.
They have time? Are they playing themselves?
Oh, they're going back to... They're actually playing NIP. Oh, this is so next level. Absolutely next level. Rez and CT, they're still checking out that B bomb site. They're still wondering, and now they know, but it's going to be way too late. Again, it's risky. But when it plays out like this, you're just gonna love it. And they have that standard smoke towards the live area that I don't know what you do. Oh, wait. It went even further? Maybe they had no smoke. I'm just making it up. Well, retake is not going to be easy. But here we go. A little bit of a crossfire. They're all over the place. Actually, NIP have held on to these smokes incredibly long already. I'm really impressed that they have as many as they have. And if Astralis make a mistake and leave it down to, you know, 25 seconds here, and then they still have a smoke left, that's going to be huge. Yep, there's one of them in Glaive. He's reading it. He knows we have to try and put some pressure on here. Coming through the smoke a second time, and he didn't reload. Nork with a headshot on Dupree. And they thought he'd fallen back. Now they're going to be running into Plopsky here. He's got the C set out. That's the bomb on the ground. 25 seconds, but he can't follow it up. Hampus is going to be in line, and he actually has a Molotov, so I don't know if he wants to use it. Oh, but they run into Glaive with a UMP, and that leaves Rez alone. Down in the pit, still 15 seconds. This still could be lethal. Rez not quite getting that opportunity. The bomb is almost there. He's trying to catch it. Nice headshot. Can't get the second one, and now Hampus is going to be showing up. What a lethal round. I mean, NIP really doing a good job here. Not sure if they can finish it, though. Hampus, he still gets the shot, and he pre-fires right into the pit. He knows where he is, and he is just a second.
Decided versus 49.4 out of 464 games in 2020.
Okay.
So it's T-sided, officially. That's it.
Mathematically, we've got it solved. Well, let's just see. I mean... You could tell that Astralis was set up in case there was going to be some sort of a rush happening. They were ready for the MP9s to come charging in. So that's, I think, is, you know, I would have been surprised if they weren't. And now they can just slowly grind this out. They know that NIP don't have a lot to work with here. Megisk taking a bit of a look here. Oh, but that is a hard angle to look at. He took a lot of bullets to the face, and somehow it's Device that dies instead.
They just abandoned him. They just left Device to die.
Yeah, but how is Device not even... I mean, I'm so confused about everything. Glaive is down next, and it's just an MP9 again. How is Device dying in that moment? It's Megas that's falling back. Device is there specifically to help him, right?
Yeah. And
he just doesn't even do any damage. Doesn't even fire the gun. He's just jumping around.
I like how Zipnix's initial reaction is always to just pull out an HE. Can I blow him up? Can I blow him up? Is that possible? Dupree with the spot, had that pre-fire angle, but not quite gonna get it.
30 seconds on the clock. I mean, they're right next to the bomb site, but again, a bit of a theme developing here. Trying to get the grenades in. We'll do a bit of damage to Hampus and maybe force him out with a Molotov. In fact, he's going to run into it. Oh, he's giving it all for the cause. I love that play. Now, he doesn't get the kill. We'll soften up, sip enough, but that is huge from Hampus. What a great guy. Rez down here, and Plopsky will combine. It's 10 seconds, and they'll be just fine. NIP not getting...
We saw an overpass and just start,
yes,
obviously just shooting to the top of the scoreboard in every dimension. But,
I gotta highlight Hampus running into the flames like that. That is really cool.
It's a brave man.
Yeah, because I mean, they're just not going to be expecting that, are they? trying to clear the corner at Arch. Nork is going to get traded, and Rez trying to shoot Dupree in the back, which with a better weapon probably would have worked out just fine. But it leaves CTR alone with an AK in the pit, and he's been doing pretty well in the series so far. There's the one kill, followed up through a double kill, and nearly backing off into the smoke. That would have been probably too much to ask for. Hamper's going to take down Dupree, and just like that, it's a 1-on-2. Device with the bomb, and Plofsky is actually right behind him.
Was Plofsky close enough to hear the footsteps from Device? I'm not sure, because he was right on Device's heels, and now he's going to be retracing Device's footsteps. Device has no way of knowing this. He was holding back there, waiting for Plofsky to push down Banana, but he decided to come back over here just as Plofsky... I mean, the comedy, how the timing works out. But at least now, because Astralis decided to change up the pace and stop playing like Navi and waiting until there's 10 seconds in the round to actually execute anything, because they tried to put on the aggro early, now Device actually has some room to work with here.
Yes. And Device wanted to look for someone, and I think NIP smartly not showing themselves, not giving him a chance to find anyone. It's going to be a spot there against Hampus. That's pretty useful, but Plofsky is still going to be walking up right behind him. So let's just see. Molotov is out, some grenades. It's all just a distraction for Hampus to, or sorry, for Plofsky to walk up right behind him. Device, though, set himself up in an interesting fashion. He gets the kill, and he can't be spotted from that balcony. He knows he's up there, though. Going to try and see if he can get the timing down right, but he was so low on health. And it will be a round for NIP. 3-2. And, I mean, it's a close round. They lose almost every...
Because I think Device played that perfectly, dude. He put the boxes at his back.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to worry about whether or not the guy was coming out he knew where one guy was, and he decided to focus entirely on that one guy. And that's a really clean, cool way to play out that kind of clutch.
Yeah, it worked out incredibly well. And also the Molotovs and everything else that was thrown at him there didn't really touch him. So good thinking. Almost had it. All right, well, they got orbed in the middle early on. A little bit of a boost going in there. And now it should be a smooth cleanup. Job on Hampus. He's really working it well at the moment.
Oh, sorry, I'm just giggling to myself, Anders. It is kind of like a mini game now for me, where I just kind of check on nade damage.
Are they getting that even if they're losing?
Dude, 100 nade damage already dealt by Zachy, 53 by Glaive. To put that in comparison, right? 4 damage for Rez and 3 damage for Knock. Nade damage.
I wonder what I mean, we don't know anything about the correlation, right? Do we? Between, I guess more grenade damage is good, but we don't know how much. Where's the difference? Where's the cutoff point? Anything else? Some deep grenades here, trying to force them up from behind the boxes. And actually, look at Astralis. They're going to go fight them before they even get into the site. They line up. That's Glaive with a big double, and he's just going to continue. Good triple on him at the end. On the other hand, one good Molotov under this position, and you're in a lot of trouble. Here come the flashbangs. They check instantly for a Device. Another entry, and that's the round. Just again, some of these kills here for Device. He's only got 5, but he's basically opened up the last round and this one. So that's pretty impressive just on his honor, right? Like it's pretty conservative, which is fine. I mean, I can understand it if NIP don't want to be unloading all of their nades in there at the start of the round, which some teams do. And so far, I think, second Molotov, hoping that they can't put it out. The spray is still, that is so much damage. Look at how cool that was. They throw an initial Molotov, which they know is going to be smoked. Then they wait, they throw the same Molotov again, and this time there's no smoke, and they take damage as they're falling back, and I mean, if they stay and fight, they're probably going to get burned. That was really effective. It's super simple, but really well done.
Super cool. Really nice delay of tactic. The delay on taking banana control like that from Nip. And well, now that leaves Astralis in a terrible situation. Low on nades. They'd committed a lot to taking control of banana, and now, well, what do you do? Well, you can just shoot people in the face. Dupree's going to catch Knock. Still 2 players alive here on the A site for NIP. 35 seconds on the clock. No hesitation this time, though. Device is making his way over here, and it's looking like Astralis wants to just commit.
This should be very, very tricky. 27 seconds. They have a bit of a crossfire. Rez has an HE. CT actually has a smoke. I don't know if he would use it to slow them down. It's hard to do when you don't have confirmation of exactly where they're coming, and 15 seconds on the clock. There's going to be the confirmation. Smoke down towards the pit. Now they definitely know. And the B site, I don't even think they can get here. This either works or they're never going to get close. Dupree with the 1 kill. CTR lining them up. A big triple. Oh! And they all line up for him. A quad kill for the new kid on NIP. That is amazing. But even getting the information, just knowing that Dupree's out there, it is all a part of the puzzle, isn't it? The Device is still trying to sell this over at Top Banana. I don't like the fact that they're all inside of the bomb site. I really don't like that.
Makes it tricky. It's going to make it more difficult for the crossfires, but then again, the unending... well, this time around, Device is... he's calming over to his teammates that nobody has tried to take banana control back.
And look at where Glaive is. He's just holding Arch now. Oh, he's going to go through. If he does, Hampus will get the kill on him for sure. It should be no way to check this. He's walking in. Yeah, Hampus going to be quick about it. And Plopsky's now calling it in, saying, well, you guys are going to have to show up. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Probably an afterplant here, unless Plopsky get real lucky. Are they flashing him through before? Yes, they are. That's risky. Okay, he stops it. If he goes through and just gets killed, that's suddenly a 4-on-3 afterplant. So... AI prediction there says about 80-20 in favor of the NIP side. Let's find out how accurate that actually is here. Hampus trying his best, but they've already lost Plopsky. And now, flash in, goes pretty deep there. Hampus going to get 1 kill, and CTR comes in with a big double.
Trying to get revenge for their handball team.
It could. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, look at that grenade. It's right on top of them, but there's 20 seconds. They explode. Rez down in the pit and inside of the smoke. CTR is on his own. He's going to go for the spray. The bomb is on the ground. Quick double for him. Is it enough? Did he do what they needed him to do here? 3-on-3. It still will be a bomb plant, but he is definitely proven to be quite lethal at the moment. Hampus... he needs to hit this shot right away on Device. And Device in a very tough off angle. Ooh, but he does hesitate and stutters just a bit. And that's enough time for Hampus. Flashbang does nothing. It landed on top of the roof. Oh, God, it's so close to being a good flash. But instead, it got him killed. Now Glaive alone, and he's going to go down. Nork finding the bomb, and it's going to be in time as well. NIP with a great... Let's have a 4-man stack at the A bomb site. Cancel what I was saying. They're going to go for it. Rez trying to spray through. Nork is going to be there to take down Glaive. This is so good. NIP have a very good read of what's coming. Plopsky's going to be quick on the flank, and Astralis are slowed down. They can't actually get onto the site right now. Trying to set that up, but CTR still down in the pit. And now they're running through. Rez getting caught a bit, but he's still doing damage down here. Device next in line, and now, yeah, they can get the bomb plant down, but they can't escape the site. They're in so much trouble in here.
Trying to bait him out there with that fake plant. Not going to happen. Zip, you better stick it now, buddy. You need that bonus money going into the next round if you lose this one.
Yeah, ooh, maybe a little bit too early here, NIP. Got to be careful that they don't give them another kill and make it a 2-on-2 for no reason. Force them to get that plant down. There's Sip and CTR in with another triple kill. He decided yet. I think it's a fake. Nork, though. If he catches them early, will they still keep going? If they run A with 30 seconds and they get killed at this corner, even just 1 kill untraded, it's going to put up CTR for another potential highlight here. Oh, that's a good flick. He's still alive. Oh, and he takes the pre with him. A big double kill. Inside of the bomb site, CTR is there, 15 seconds, and he has been just a thorn in their side all along, and he nearly gets Sip. He snuck through the smoke. He had the right idea. Oh, and the grenade on top of Sip, just blowing him up, leaving Magisk alone. 1 versus 3, and he's going to try and spray through, but they will just overpower him. That was a... I'm going to need to see that grenade. That looked beautiful. They win in 2 against Astralis. That would be a massive accomplishment for NIP. There's really no way to just oversell how big that would be for them. So let's see if they can. They're getting close.
You're beating Astralis. You're beating the #1 team on Inferno in 2020 as well.
Yeah.
And, I mean, man, it feels like Threat is just ready for him, and I'm sure he's going to have something clever here for the T-side pistol. It's looking like they're going to group up, and this is going to be a straight-up B hit, but Astralis are ready for it. Megas, Zip, Nix, and Glaive, 3 players here on the defense.
Yeah, but they're going to have all the smokes on the NIP side. So let's see what these USPs can do when everyone is smoked off. That's a nice counter nade. And actually an HE right on top. They're so low on health. You might not even need headshots at this point in time. Trying to see if they can get in there. Not quite checking the back corner. And Glaive executing 1, 2, and nearly a third. That looked so clean. They thought they had that all figured out, and they just forgot to check the corner. And now, yeah, the bomb is down, but it's a 2-on-4, and Astralis slowing it down, keeping it cool, and then they come in to finish the round, which they absolutely will. Nork is going to get run down, and that was a nice, clean retake, but Glaive, I mean, he was just a hitman. People make mistakes sometimes, and Glaive is playing a bit of a distraction back there, jumping and trying to make some noise, so if they come in, they're going to be checking, they're going to be looking for that. And if they go A, there is a 3-man setup. Dupree has got a Molotov, which, you know, could be really important. Yeah, now they're definitely going to know. Oh, nade to chase him back. But they're gonna, they surely have to commit to it.
In the meantime, Hampus has worked his way into CT spawn, dude. This is big. They are going to crush onto this A site in just a moment. Nip, there is a window of opportunity for him. Device goes down. Hampus catching him out in the open. Dupree doesn't know which way to go.
Yeah, he's a little bit on his own right now. He's still going to win that fight. 29 seconds. That's the bomb on the corner. And now, still in pit is Magisk. Dupree is working it all over the place. And Magisk comes in. I think Hampus was swinging to try and look for Dupree. And then Magisk is there to follow it up. This all worked incredibly well. Way better than it looked like it should have. They still need, yep, they still need another entry. Which definitely wasn't that one. Hampus goes down. And now, good timing on the grenade and the follow-up spray. I don't think NIP could do a lot here.
Throw the HE, Glaive, throw the HE. You know you want to pump those damage numbers up, man.
Get him in there. Yeah, bring that, you know, armor. Maybe that's why we're good at handball. It's a similar kind of thing, you know? So obviously no grenades in handball allowed, so maybe not.
There's the grenade. It's gonna go a bit too far. That's unfortunate. Sometimes you miss. Sometimes you miss. Zip
round, so they're just giving themselves a chance here. Setting up in middle. Yeah, they're getting banana control, but again, if they clear the corner here, they're walking into device over at top banana. So it ends the same way it's done every other time they've walked in against device.
You just die.
Yeah.
Device, I mean, that's his kind of opping. Hold an ankle, hunker down, hold an angle, and just hit shots. It's very much a, I mean, that's Device's op style. And so ZTR, he's going to get another shot. You know, speaking of hitting shots, this guy is no joke. You got to be impressed with ZTR's performance against Astralis. He has not let his team down in the slightest.
No, it's been really, really good. It's a 2-on-4. Sort of a local 2-on-2 happening over here at the A-bomb side, at least for a minute. But how do you get in? Magisk, I mean, we talked about CTR playing the pit, but Magisk is, you know, world-renowned for playing this position, and it's very hard to get rid of him. Dupree will go down, so that's interesting. Oh, a walking shot from Nok. That's a way to clear him out, and just like that, it's a 2-on-2 in the afterplant. That was a 4-on-2. Device, he's still going to take down Nok. He was getting a bit too curious. And even if you're not a cat, that's apparently still dangerous. Plopsky, 1 versus 2. Hiding down near in the pit. They're going to try and smoke him off, but that might actually just help him out. That smoke might just be slightly helpful for him to try and find somebody to play around. Not sure if anyone's walking up behind him. They do have a kit on Sip, so he's going to smoke off the bomb and try and sit on top of it, while Plopsky now forced to go do something. 3 seconds left, and he's not going to win that fight, so great retake and great afterplant here.
And that's a confidence play. You don't really call that unless you're feeling the confidence, right? But Astralis...
But it could be desperation. Like, there's a thin line, isn't there?
You smelling it a little bit?
You're either... Yeah, I mean, I don't think Astralis are, but I'm just saying, you can either do that if you're feeling like, yeah, or you could be like, I don't know what to do. Let's just rush mid. No.
Sure.
Could be both.
Like, it is fun to have those kinds of, like, teams. There's, like, the stylistic side that gets involved. But, again, man advantage now for Astralis. And, again, it's so hard for Nip now to fight back from this position and win the round. Astralis just do not lose these situations. They have, what, like a 70% win rate across 20 maps, right? They have a 70% win rate in a man advantage situation.
Yeah, and look at this as well. Glaive, I mean, he's got a Molotov in hand. Just waiting for it. The timing is incredible. They have to wait. Now it's all being very signaled. No one's really rotating out of A yet, so that's the only curious part here. Where is the rotation coming in? Device is even looking at top mid. Dupree is now finally going to make his way over, but I feel like it could have been even quicker here. And the Orc doing perfect work. Sip with a nice double kill. And whatever dreams they had of getting into this bomb site, they're definitely done. It's a rude awakening. Just sit up in bed and it's all done.
It's just gross.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do?
And what you can do is just die, Anders.
Well, let's see here. They're going to go quick. They're going to wrap around straight into quad. That's an incredible flashbang. Stopping Device from shooting him in the back now. He's trying to get into the action, but they've lost the rest of the defense here. And Device is in trouble. A little bit of a miss. Oh! He gets absolutely snapped with the AWP. He actually just jumped into it and got no scope. Magisk and Glaive, well, I don't know what they could do. What a perfect hit out of NIP. Quad and Arch side over at top mid. I'm sure he wants to turn the corner. Yeah, now he's going to clear it right through the smoke, and Device is just in there, no scoping him. That's unfortunate. They're going to have to hit this bomb site kind of right now. They're running out of time. Device trying to rotate in. Glaive thinking about going through, but Sip is saying, well, just hold on. They're still not really here. A flashbang to slow them down even further, and now Glaive, just the one kill, but Sip is there for the double, nearly a triple. Another bullet would have done it, and that is the end of the push. 20 seconds. You're so low on health right now. And CTR trying to see if he can get that bomb plant. He's thinking about it, but a shot through would absolutely take him down. And he's going to fall anyway. Sip with a triple in the round, but that was interesting. Many grenades either to try and accomplish this. Astralis with a bit of a setup. Maybe expecting that there would be some kind of a quick move behind that. Walks right into an HE, but let's see if they can find the kill on Glaive, which they can. Are they going to be able to guess?
Wait, what? Where was that from?
I think he's just shot through the smoke at the back. I think he just ran right into it. It's going to be the full-on execute. So let's see what Sip could do this time. He's low on health. They know where he is. Device. He's going to pick up the one, and they don't want to fight him. Instead, they smoke him off. And Sip, they're running him down. That is a very important kill. But Device still doing work. He's going to be pushing in. And finally, Rez taking him down. 2-on-3. Magisk is so far away that it's basically 1-on-3 for the Pre. If they want a chance of winning this, 4 people over there on Banana early on. Now they're back 4 towards A. Which is definitely interesting. Oh, catching Device. But again, there's a pretty heavy setup over on this side. Going to be grenades, a lot of them down. Magisk moving out. Glaive coming in, and they're all flashed, and they've just fish in a barrel right here, getting slaughtered at the moment. Plopsky, though, is sneaking around the back, and that is great news. Taking down Glaive. And now they've really infiltrated this. There's still a minute left. They're just looking for the fights here. Trading continues as Magisk is down in pit, and he's going to get found. This is all over the place. Just a long, ongoing 20, 30-second long fight. And eventually, it's a 1-on-2 against Sip, who is maybe the best clutch player in the world. But we haven't seen that yet today in this series. We haven't had those clutches. This would normally be an easy one for Sip to try and follow through. So let's see. He's got a smoke and a Molotov, so he's going to set that up to try and create a little bit of space, and then he's going to come charging right through. That's the first difficult part, is getting through the smoke. The bomb site, so they have to get pretty close. If Hampus dies, then everyone is... Oh, that's incredible flick. If he would have gone down, then Dupree would have had only one angle to deal with, and now instead it all falls apart. And Magisk, yeah, they're going to get him no matter what here. So kind of close, actually. But NIP pull through, and they're going to tie it up. It's 13-13. That flick from that someone's going to come running, which someone did. But just only the damage and nothing else. Is he going to get... Anyone going to get flashed in? Nope, they're just going to be trading smokes. A flash here, and again, Hampus trying to keep as many people as he can on this side for the actual attack, which is going to be into this B bomb side, which I think Glaive just kind of realized, and he's going to be coming back. He has that Molotov like last time, which was really, really good. Good timing on that. Dupree taking down Hampus, but this is all about the B bomb side, and they're putting the pressure on, forcing Glaive out and forcing Sip to fight on his own. He's just back here getting overwhelmed, running in and taking down Glaive. It's Rez. He's been doing this before, clearing this entire path and also clearing all the way through construction. And now, what do Astralis do? If they lose these rifles, they're not going to have very much to fight with, and they're going to fall back. Yeah, 4-on-3 retake, not worth it. Wow, 15 for NIP. NIP could get one more round and pull through this upset, take down Astralis on 2 maps in this best of 3. That would be... What a great way to start the year for NIP. And there's Rez charging through. He had the right idea. He practically pre-fired that position. And yeah, he knows. He's got the idea. Going to start to fall back, which again, you can't really blame him. Plopsky now put under some pressure. And with the Molotov on top, he's going to be going down. That's a nice response out of Astralis. And it, I mean, it forces them to use a lot of grenades that they don't have on that CT side. But at least it's a 4-on-4. And Device, he is at that corner on Arch again, where he's been wrecking people all half long. And this time they're going to smoke him off, trying to prevent that from happening. He's running back into the site, and there could easily be a flashbang here to just make him completely irrelevant in this. There's one of them, but they're not quite quick enough, and he's going to get his eyesight back, but Rez will take him down. Nork with the follow-up kill as well, dropping Dupree. So now, Magisk and Glaive, 2-on-3 for the afterplant retake, where they have a smoke and a kit, and that is it. So this will be just very hard to deal with.
Nigh on impossible. got the Triangle of Doom set up here for NIP, and there it is. Rez finding the kill on Magus.
Oh, and there's a headshot low. Glaive, he's looking behind him, and he's going to get executed by Hampers. 16...